Hi friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Quantitative Aptitude by Durga Prasad. Today we will discuss some questions which are very important questions of quadratic equations. For your bank exams, that is IBPS PO or RRB POs and clerks examinations, in the quantitative aptitude section, they'll ask you 5 questions from quadratic equations. These 5 questions, they'll ask you 5 questions. These 5 questions you can easily solve in 3 minutes. You don't have to take more than 3 minutes to solve these questions. And these are very easy to solve the questions. After this video, you will feel the solving the questions are very easy. So here, the type of questions they are asking is this type of questions. Something, a value, that means a equation, they will give in x equation and another equation is an y equation. You have to find out what is x values here and what is y values here. X values and y values we have to find out. After finding x values and y values, we have to compare this x and y values and you have to establish a relationship between x and y. For example, if you got x values is equals to, you got the x value is equals to 6, 7, y value is equals to 6, 5. Then what you have to do means you have to compare 6 and 6 equal, right? 6 you have to compare with 5, then it is greater. 7 is greater than 6. 7 is you have to compare with 5. That is entirely relation is greater than or equals to. Entirely relation is greater than or equals to. Are you understanding this one? That means we have to compare each and every x value with each and every y value. Each and every x value with each and every y value. Then you have to find the relation, that is x greater than y, x less than y, x greater than or equals to y, x less than or equals to y, and x equals to y. So first of all, keep this value in mind. What is that value means? You have to compare each and every x value with each and every y value. Each and every x value you should compare with each and every y value. Remember that point, friends, because that is most important one. Because some students will say, sir, we will compare like this. So x values we will compare with one of the y values and we will find out the relationship easily. Some students will think like this, but that is wrong. It will not be applicable in every situation. For example, some students will say x is equals to 5 comma minus 5, y is equals to 5 comma minus 5. Sir, by seeing this value, by seeing these values, they'll say x equals to y is the answer, sir. But no, answer is cannot be determined. So how it is possible? Just I'll explain you here. I told you one point. What is that point means? You have to compare each and every x value with each and every y value. That means 5 will be compared is equals to 5 is compared with this minus 5, then it is greater than. Minus 5 is greater than with the 5, then it is less than. Once you got less than and greater than, then answer is no relation. Answer is no relation. No relation or answer is cannot be determined. Keep these values in mind, friends. For example, x value 5 minus 5 is given, y also 5 minus 5 is given. Then the answer is not x equals to y. Sir, x equals to y relation when it will come, sir? When it will comes. When it will comes means, see, if x equals to 5, y is equals to also 5. X equals to 5, y is equals to also 5. In that case, you can say that answer is cannot be determined. Sorry, answer is equal. That is x equals to 5, y is equals to also 5. Then x and y values are equal, you can say. If it is y value minus 5, then you have to compare 5 with minus 5. Then it is greater than. Then answer is greater than or equals to. X is greater than or equals to y. So is this clear, friends? Now we will go to the topic now. For example, ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. This type of equations are called quadratic equations. Now I'll tell you, C is called constant. C is called constant. B is called X coefficient. X coefficient. A is called X square coefficient. This is called constant. Before X is there, that's why it is called X coefficient. A is called X square coefficient, right? I'll give you an example, and after that we will go to the questions. After that, we will go to the questions. For example, you are having like this a value X square. Very easy value I'll take, because all of you know about this one. X square plus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0. What you will do generally in our 10th standard or 8th standard, what we did is, here x square plus 2x plus 3x plus 6 is equals to 0. So x is common, sir. Then here x plus 2, sir. 3 is common, sir. Then x plus 2, sir. From these two again, x plus 2 is common, sir. Yes, x plus 2 is common, and here x plus 3 is equals to 0. Then x is equals to minus 2, x is equals to minus 3. But same thing you can do like this, that is x square plus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0. Here 2 into 3, 2 and 3 addition is 5, then plus 2 plus 3, x values will be again exactly opposite the signs, that is minus 2 minus 3. Answer is x value minus 2 minus 3. So here and here, what is the difference? Here this much of expansion, this is time waste process. This much of expansion is not required to solve a 1 mark question, right? So here this type of short methods you have to learn to find out the answers very easily. That's why I told you initially, this 5 questions you can solve in 3 minutes with giving the answers also. That means what is the option and all these things also. You can solve it, but you have to practice it a little bit. See, I'll give you 4 examples and you will get to know what is happening here. Just 4 examples. I'll tell you when you have to add the factors, when you have to subtract the factors. Some students are having trial and error methods. That is not good. Like x square plus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0. X square minus 5x plus 6 is equals to 0. X square plus 5x minus 6 is equals to 0. X square minus 5x minus 6 is equals to 0. I'll tell you how to solve these questions. So see this, friends. Two, three. 6, 1, 6, 1. Sir, why are you writing 2 and 3 here? 2 plus 3 is equals to, 2 plus 3 is equals to 5. 2 and 3 is equals to 6. So what is the sign here? Plus. Here sign is plus 5. That's why we have to write plus 2 plus 3. X value will be minus 2 minus 3. Okay. Here 2 and 3. How you get to know this is 2 into 3 only? Why can't you write 6 into 1? Because there is a rule. If this is positive, then you have to add them. That is 6 plus 1 is equals to what? 7. 6 plus 1 is equals to what? 7. But what we require is 5 only here. Are you understanding this point? I hope you understand this point. అంటే ఏం లేదమ్మా, ఇక్కడ ప్లస్ ఉంది, 2 and 3 ని యాడ్ చేస్తే 5 రావాలి. 5 వస్తుంది కదా. Just you are getting 5. But what we require is minus 5. Then where do we have to write is minus 2 minus 3. X value will be plus 2 plus 3. If plus is there, we have to add the factors. If minus is there, we have to subtract the factors to get this value. 6 and 1, subtract it, 5 you are getting. You require plus 5 or minus 5? plus 5 sir. Then plus 6 minus 1 write it. Now change the signs, minus 6 plus 1. So here 6 is there. 6 into 1 you have to write. Why? Because constant sign is minus here. Constant sign is minus. That's why 6 and 1 difference 5. Then minus 6 plus 1. Sir, why are you writing minus 6 plus 1? Why? Because I required minus 5. Then x value will be plus 6 minus 1. Plus 6 minus 1. See this, friends? For example, x square plus 11x plus 30 is equals to 0. X square minus x minus 30 is equals to 0. Okay. Constant is 30, so 5 into 6. 5 into 6. 5 6 are 30. You have to add them or not? Yes, absolutely you have to add them. 5 plus 6 is equals to 11. Then plus 5 plus 6, x value will be minus 5 minus 6. Sir, here 30, 5 into 6 can I take? Yes. By subtracting it, you are getting minus 1 because x before value is 1 here. So here, what you required is minus x. That is minus 1 you required. That is plus 5 minus 6. X value will be minus 5 plus 6. So you will clearly get the concept here. For example, x square minus 13x minus 30 is equals to 0. So what I have to do? Can I take 10 into 3? Yes. But the problem is, I told you one point. Constant sign. Add. Positive. Constant sign. Negative. Then subtract. Or take difference. Constant sign is what here? Minus. Then by subtracting these two, are you getting 13? No. By subtracting these two, are you getting 13? No. Then what is the values? 15 and 2. 15 2s are 30. Then 15 and 2 difference is what? 13. 15 2s are 30. 15 and 2 difference is what? 13. But what we required here? Minus 13. Minus 13. అంటే ఏం చేయాలమ్మా? Minus 15 plus 2. అంటే x values ఏమవుతాయమ్మా? Plus 15 minus 2. Plus 15 minus 2. Just see here the example what I gave here. See this point. See this point. What is the answer for this question? Very easily you can find out because I told you the points. Minus 30, that is 5 and 6. Constant is minus. Then you have to subtract. By subtracting, you are getting 1. But you require plus 1. That is minus 5 plus 6. That is x value is plus 5 minus 6. Now come to y value. This is 5 6 are 30. By adding it, you have to get 11. Sir, why are you adding it? Because constant sign is plus. So minus 5 minus 6 is the value. Then only you will get minus 11. Then y value is what? Plus 5 plus 6. So here 5 5 equal 5 and 6 less than minus 6 less, and here also less. Then answer is x less than or equals to y. Then option is which option? D is the option. Option is D. Option is D. I hope this is clear, friends. See this, friends? Constant is what? 72. You have to take it as 2 factors. Generally in our mind comes to 12 into 6. 12 6 are 72 and 12 plus 6 is 17. Is it 17? No, it is 18 actually. Then this is not correct. Then what is correct? 9 8s are 72. 9 plus 8 by adding. Why are you adding? Because constant sign is plus. Then you have to add them to get this 17. And minus 9 minus 8. Enduku sir -9 -8? Why are you writing -9 and -8? Because you required -17, then it should be -9 -8 will gives you -17. The next value +9 +8. Here 6 fours are 24. Why are you not taking 8 threes sir? Because if I am taking 8 and 3, 8 3 తీసుకున్నాం అనుకోండమ్మా, డిఫరెన్స్ తీసుకోండి. ఎందుకు డిఫరెన్స్ సార్? బికాస్ ఇది మైనస్ అండి. 8 కి 3 కి డిఫరెన్స్ ఎంత అండి? 5. ఇది 5 కాదు కదా. సో దిస్ ఇస్ నాట్ ద కరెక్ట్. 6 4 6 4s are 24. 6 కి 4 కి డిఫరెన్స్ ఇస్తే 2. But what you required is -2 here, -6 plus 4. Then y value will be +6 -4. Now this is more than these two values, greater than. 8 is also more than these two values, greater than. Then answer is x greater than y. I hope you are following, friends. We'll go for the next question then. See here, 10 9s are 90. But what you require is +19, +10 +9. X value will be -10 -9. 4 ones are 4. 4 and 1 difference is 3. Why are you taking difference, sir? I told you, constant sign is minus. You have to take difference. Difference is 3. But what you required? +3. That means +4 -1. Y value is -4 +1. So here -10 is less. -10 is less. 9 is less than -4. 9 is less than +1. Then answer is x less than y. X less than y. Some students will thought like this. Sir, we got x square and here like this. This is plus value and this is minus value. That's why x greater than y, sir. Then here also plus values only. Here minus value only. But here it is x less than y. So why it is different? Because your thinking is wrong. By using some channels and some teachers, that means by following some teachers. కొంతమంది టీచర్స్ చెప్తారమ్మా మీకు ఎట్లా అంటే, సార్ ఇక్కడ పాజిటివ్ ఉంది, x square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Roots will be negative. Here x square minus bx plus c is equals to 0. Both roots are positive. X square plus bx minus c is equals to 0. Roots will be positive. By using these signs, you can't do anything. Only one shortcut is there in this quadratic equations. That one shortcut is what means in both quadratic equations. Constant signs are negative if in both quadratic equations constant signs are negative, then answer is cannot be determined or no relation. Without solving the question itself, you can say that cannot be determined or no relation. In only one case, that one case is both constant sign should be negative. In that case only you can do by seeing the question. Choose chappochama cannot be determined is the answer. I'll give you one question here. X square plus 11x minus 60 is equals to 0. Minus 7y minus 18 is equals to 0. Okay, by seeing these questions itself, you can say answer is cannot be determined. Yes, it is. I'll show you also proof. The proof also. So here, I'm going to solve this question. What is the 60? 12 5s are 60. But 12 and 5 difference is 7. But you have 11 here. Not possible. 15 4s are 60. Yes. 15 and 4 difference. 15 కి 14 sorry 15 కి 4 కి difference ఎంతమ్మా 11. So plus 15 minus 4. X value will be minus 15 plus 4. So here 9 2s are 18. Minus 9 plus 2. Why I am writing minus 9 plus 2? Because minus 7 we require. So minus 9 plus 2. Y value plus 9 minus 2. Negative positive always cannot be determined. Minus 15. Is it less or not? Yes. Here less. But 4 is greater. Sorry, less. Here 4 is greater. That means 1 time less. That means 3 times less. 1 time is greater. Once you got less than greater than, then answer is cannot be determined. So in which case you can say that means in both quadratic equations, here in this quadratic equation and in this quadratic equation, constant sign is minus. That's why you are writing answer is cannot be determined directly. Remember this point. If both quadratic equations constant signs are negative, then answer is cannot be determined, or no relation you can say, right? So here friends, we will discuss second type of questions. Second type of questions in the sense generally until now you solve only a equation. See here, before x square there is no constant here. Constant is 1 here. But now we will see some different questions. Not entirely different, same as previous questions only. For example, you are having 3x square plus x minus 10 is equals to 0. And 2y square plus 11y plus 14 is equals to 0. Observe these things. So here you have to multiply 3 and 10. How much value? 30. You have to take as 2 roots. 5, 6. Sir, why can't you take 10 threes? Yes, you can take. But the constant sign is what? Minus. Then you have to take difference and you have to get a 1 here. Because before x, what is the value here? 1. Then with this not possible. With this only it is possible. Plus 1 you require. That is minus 5 plus 6. Then x value will be plus 5 minus 6. Right? But initially we multiplied with 3. For equation balancing, we have to divide with 3. 1.66 minus 2. 14 2s are 28. 7 4s are 28. Sir, why are you writing 7 4s are? 7 plus 4 is equals to 11 I am getting. Plus 7 plus 4. Y value will be minus 7 minus 4 by 2 by 2. Why are you writing by 2? Because here before y square value there is 2. This is minus 3.5 minus 2. Now compare it. 1.66 greater. 1.66 greater. Minus 2 greater. Here minus 2 is equal. That means answer is greater than or equals to x greater than or equals to y. Answer is x greater than or equals to y. See this, friends? See this, friends? 10 into 2 is 20. Yes. 10 and 2 multiply 20 we are writing. This one you have to write it as 2 factors. 4 5s are plus 4 plus 5 9. That is x value is equals to minus 4 minus 5 by 2 by 2. Is this clear? Yeah. Sir, here value is big, sir. No problem. We can do like this. 9 5s can I write? 2 into 2. Now you have to use trial and error method. Trial and error method means by taking 2 factors. We are having 4 factors here, but we have to merge these values and we have to write 2 values only. 2 into 9, 18. 2 into 5, 10. 18 and 10. How we are writing? 2 9s are 18 I am taking. 2 into 9 I am taking 18. 2 into 5 is what? 10. But here plus 18 plus 10 will gives you plus 20. Y value is what? Minus 18 minus 10. By 4 by 4. What is the value? Minus 2 minus 2.5 minus 4.5 minus 5. 18 by 4, this is minus 4.5. 10 by 4, this is minus 2.5. Now you have to compare each and every x value with each and every y value. So this is greater. Here also greater. Here it is also greater. And this is equals to. So what is the relationship? X greater than or equals to y. X greater than or equals to y. So here friends, we will discuss some more questions. For example, if you are having 15x square minus 11x minus 12 is equals to 0, 20y square minus 49y plus 30 is equals to 0. So see here friends, now take it as two factors product. Generally in our mind it is comes as 3 and 5. So 12. Can we write 4 into 3? Yes. But you are having 4 factors entirely here. This 2, this 2. You have to make it as only 2 factors. 2 factors. So here 3 into 3 into 3. 3 into 3. That is your wish. But by using trial and error, you can take, sir, 3 4s I'll take, sir. 5 3s I'll take 15, sir. But 12 and 15 difference should be 11, but it is not getting the difference as 11. So what you have to do now? 5 into 4 is 20. 3 into 3 is 9. 20 and 9 difference is 11. Then minus 20 plus 9. The next value will be plus 20 minus 9 by 15 by 15. So here 5 cancel 4 times, 3 times. 3 cancel 3 times, here 5 times. So 4 by 3, 1.33. 3 by 5 minus 0.6. Now come to 30 and 20. Can I write 6 into 5 here? Yes, you can write. You can write 5 into 4. Yes, you can. By taking two factors, you require the sum as 49. Sir, why are you taking sum here? Because constant sign is plus. 6 4s are 24. 5 5s are 25. So total you are getting 49 minus 24 minus 25. Y value is equals to plus 24 plus 25 by 20. By 20. So here also by 20. Why? Because 20 we are writing before y square, a constant is there, that is 20. So we are writing denominator 20. Now cancel this one. 2 cancel 10 times. Here 12 times. 5 cancel 4 times. 5 cancel 5 times. 12 by 10, 1.2. 5 by 4, 1.25. 1.25. 1.33 is greater or not? Yes, greater, sir. Minus 0.6 is less. Once greater than and less than, then answer is cannot be determined. Answer is cannot be determined. If it is bigger numbers also, we deal how to solve the questions and all these things. If it is bigger numbers also, but more than this much of bigger numbers, they won't ask you in your examination. Some institutes or some websites are giving more tougher questions in the sense they will give 324x square and 523x plus 224, like that type of values they are giving, but that much of tough questions they will not ask you in your examination. And some more students, they are asking casually, sir, root values are involved, how we will deal with that type of questions? For example, friends, I'll write one question here: x square plus 4 plus 2 root 2 x plus 8 root 2 is equals to 0. In the reality, whenever you see this question, that means students, if you see this question, you will feel this is a tough question. But in the reality, it is not tough question. This is easiest question than x square minus 5x plus 6. This is most easiest question than this question. So how you will say? Because x values I will directly write. Here it is plus 4, then I'll write minus 4. Another one is minus 2 root 2. How we will write? How we will write? See this one. Whenever you are having constant sign before value is plus, then two factors should be multiplied and you have to get this value. The same two values addition should be is equals to 4 plus 2 root 2. That means a value is what? 4. Another value is what? 2 root 2. Are you understanding this, friends? See here, 8 root 2, we have to write it as product of two factors. Product of two factors. This two factor sum should be what? 4 plus 2 root 2. That means one is 4, another one is 2 root 2. This is plus 4 plus 2 root 2 we require. The next value will be minus 4 minus 2 root 2. Don't think this is a tough question, friends. I'll explain you with another example also. But you know how to compare these values and all these things. I'll give you one more example regarding this type of question. For example, you are having, sir, for example, I am having 3x square. I'll write a general question now. X square, y square plus 3 plus root 2y plus 3 root 2 is equals to 0. I told you, friends, whenever constant sign is positive, then you have to take two factors. That addition is this value. What is the addition here? These two values addition should be 3 plus 2 root 2. That means one value is 3, another value is root 2. Then plus 3 plus root 2 you require. Yes, plus 3 plus root 2. Then x value will be, sorry, not x value, sorry, y value is equals to minus 3 minus root 2. So is it difficult, friends? No, it is not. Then why the institutions or some websites are giving this type of questions? They will make you, they will make you feel the questions are tough. But in the reality, the questions are very easy. That's why in any competitive examinations like IBPS PO or IBPS clerk or IBPS RRB POs or RRB clerks or SBI PO, SBI clerks, they won't ask you this type of questions because they know that, that means the examiners know that these questions are easy. These questions are easy. I'll tell you here also. Sir, what we will do this type of question? Nothing. Nothing, friends. So see here, without doing anything, you can say that this constant and this constant will be multiplied. 3 and 2 root 2, how much value? 6 root 3. You have to make it as two factors. One factor is 1, another factor is 6 root 3. Sir, how you are writing directly 1 and 6 root 3? Because this 1 and 6 root 3 are here. This 1 I am writing here, 6 root 3 I am writing here. That's it. There is no big deal here. There is no logic here. Directly, whatever the values you are having here, you are splitting these values. And is it plus 1 or minus 1? Before bracket, this is minus. So minus 1 minus 6 root 3. So x value will be plus 1 plus 6 root 3. So this type of questions they won't ask you. Then why are you discussing? Enduku cheptunnaru sir mere questions. జనరల్ గా మీకు వీడియో చూసినప్పుడు ఒక ఎంటైర్ కాన్సెప్ట్ గురించి ఎంటైర్ గా ఒక వ్యూ కావాలమ్మా మీకు. For this entire view of a concept, I am teaching you this questions also. So I am discussing these questions also. So I hope you are understanding. If you like these videos, just please subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Thank you very much.